Wave a trader reviews his waves count. Wave a trader reviews his waves count. We are on a monthly chart of Home Depot Incorporation, an American stock that is listed on the Dow Jones Index. And last year, I have counted waves on a monthly chart, and we were expecting, okay, the fifth wave to end in the zone of 10647. That's the red line that I have on my chart here, and it's still here, and my wave counts are still here. Today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to review my waves count, which I have done last year. Okay, so trade them in lane from what is happening here. All right, so I counted 5 waves last year, and I was expecting okay, Home Depot to pull back to start a correction in the zone of 10647. Since then, the price continued to go up. What is happening? Does the area wave theory fail? Okay. All right, so let's review the my wave count. Okay, so last year, what I said to trader, we see an area wave cycle here. We see a trending first, okay, from this point to this point here, and then we have a correction, okay, down to this point, and the correction was extended. It was a complex correction up to 2009. So price went down, went up, and then pull back. So it's a kind of a 1, 2, 3, a correction. All right, that we see here is a complex correction in this case, which has started in 2000, and for 9 years we have a correction for this Home Depot stock. All right, 1, 2, 3, correction, trending first followed by correction. So in 2009, the stock market, the S&P 500, has started a bullish trend. The market environment became bullish, all right, because the U.S. Federal Reserve has started quantitative easing, and therefore a lot of money has been pumped into the stock market, and the stock market was benefiting from okay, the quantitative easing. All right, so I start counting my wave here. This is my wave count last year, and I want to review that. So this was my first manual wave or the first wave, second manual wave or the first wave, third manual wave or the first wave, and okay, the fourth manual wave or the first wave, okay, and the fifth manual wave or the fifth wave. When we were here, I was telling traders that the fourth manual wave of the first wave has almost overlapped, has almost go into the range of the first wave. And we put a bit of question mark on this first wave. So in my view, the first wave is from here, okay, where I put this green spot up to this point here. But another thing that I was saying to traders that we have to put a question mark on this first wave is because it didn't break the resistance on the left hand side, okay? But we want to give it a chance so you can see between the two first vertical line. This is the first Elliott wave, all right? Followed by the second wave that I highlighted here into green, all right? Let's zoom into it. It's the green search into pink, all right? So that's the second wave, followed by the third Elliott wave in orange here, the longest wave, and the fourth Elliott wave, and the fifth wave. So we were somewhere here. So I was telling traders, okay, that this stock has a high chance, okay, to start the correction here. As always, I say to traders that if the price goes above that level and finds support, one can buy. All right, I say this because it's a common wave trading mistake if one counts the wave and expect the stock to definitely come down. It's just a bad, okay, attitude, all right, so to speak. So when we count wave, we draw a line there, which is the warning line, that there is a high chance that this stock may start a correction at this point in time. But if the stock breaks above that key level, okay, see here, it breaks above the red line and retests it here, We will buy, okay, because we are trading a price, all right? Though we have counted 5 waves, it does not mean that the stock will definitely start a correction. We draw a warning line, and if it goes above it, it means that the bullish momentum is intact. So that was the case. So we were expecting a correction here at 10647 for Home Depot stock, but the price breaks below, breaks above the 10647 and find a support and start going up. But you can see here, if I go now to the yearly chart, okay, let's go to the yearly chart. You can see where I draw my red line. Beginning of 2015, you can see that the stock did open here and people start selling. You see the tail of this candle here. A lot of traders were expecting a correction or a pullback from this point onward, but the stock quickly recovered the tail and then start going up. Okay, it's now at 137.51, well above the level that we are expecting it to start the correction, 10647. What has happened? All right, so we are talking about the practical part of trading. Wave count, you count your wave, you draw the warning line, and you leave it there. You should not assume anything. All right, pay attention to the price. If the price breaks above the high of the fifth wave, well, we can buy. Okay, so what has changed? Okay, looking on the yearly chart, okay, in fact, I'll go to the monthly chart, okay. There are other things that traders are watching. So you will agree with me, all right, that the price start going down from here all the way here and return back to the starting point. So here, from here, it start going down, blah, blah, blah. It went back to the starting point. This is what we call a cycle point. We're going to color that line now into pink, okay? All right? So the price returned to the cycle point, all right? Now, if the bullish momentum will continue, it will start from the cycle point. So price turn around minus 180 degrees, and then it went above the cycle point and pulled back. This is a beautiful bullish trading setup here. Breaks above the cycle point and retests here. Financial market trader responded and start buying Home Depot stock, all right? Because it breaks above the cycle point. So whenever you see a cycle point price turning around 180 degrees or minus 180 degrees, we will measure the height of that round bottom, because it's a round bottom but not in perfectly round, but the price turn around, okay, from the starting point to the starting point. Though it's not a perfect round bottom, we measure the height of the round bottom and we project it on top of the neckline. What is the neckline? The neckline is the cycle point of the round bottom. So though my expectation is that this stock will start the correction here, other traders are watching which level? This level here. All right, the 12157, which is the projection of the height of this round bottom to the upside. You can see that, okay, this is a wave count review. You can see that if I remove my lines here, you can see that as the prior hit that target, this is the ultimate target for those who are trading that round bottom. The target was at 12157. You can see that on a monthly chart, the price, as the prior reached that target zone, there was a pullback. You see here, there was this pullback. You see here, there was this pullback, but the price did find support. It returned to that level 12157, and look at this candle, and then they sold it down. So not only that we were expecting the fifth wave to end here, a lot of traders were expecting a reversal in this zone. So between 106 and 12157, using the measuring stick of the height of the round bottom that we see here. All right. So, but look, once again, so what we will do, as we set the ultimate target here, what we will say is that if the price goes above the 12157, this is what we are saying to traders, we are trading the price, okay? We are trading the price. Break above, retest, and turn around is bullish. Break below, retest, and turn around is bearish. So whenever we say that price target is X, if the price reaches that level, well, we want to use a top-down trading method, and if you receive a sell signal, we sell, okay? But if the price goes above that level, which it can, for different reasons, if it went above it and find support, we will buy. So once again, those who were expecting the price to change direction at 12157, here it is, it goes above that level again, and the Home Depot was quite bullish. Test D below, went back to 10647, and now it's again going up. What I've said to traders all the time is that the wave count is dynamic. So when we are counting a wave with the information that we have today, we will do our wave count. But one should always understand that the wave count is dynamic. That's why when we count wave, we say it's a preliminary wave count, wave validation, but we are trading the price. The area wave theory comes second. So if the price breaks above a key level and find a support, it's a buy. If it breaks below a support level and find a resistance, it's a sell. So as we count our wave, as you can see here, the first wave has been subdivided into 5 waves, second wave, third wave, fourth wave, and the fifth wave. What is happening now, it looks to me that the fifth wave is now extended. But when we were here, how can we know that the fifth wave is extended? One way to know is that if the fourth wave is prolonged, the fifth wave is likely to be extended. In this case, that was the case. The fourth wave is prolonged. You can see that from 2013, okay, up to 2014. It's quite a long time, isn't it? But it's not bad. So if the fourth wave is prolonged for a long period of time, the fifth wave is likely to be extended. But this is not extended as such, so it's almost a year, the fourth wave. So we can't say that it's extended as such, all right? But here we are. As we are expecting the fifth wave to end here, the fifth wave has been extended. All right, it has been extended. So what are we looking for now? Okay, so what are we looking for? I'm going to go now back to the monthly chart because this is the challenge that a lot of area wave traders are facing. You can't wave, and then the price is telling you something else. All right, don't ignore it. Just first the music and dance. So now we go back to the chart and say what has changed. Okay. All right, because the price continues to go up. But I also mentioned to trader last year that the Home Depot, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave that are counted on the monthly chart was, okay, a minor wave of a bigger cycle. Because on the yearly chart we have first wave, which is from here. You can see the spot are still here. From here to here, that's the first wave, followed by the second wave, 1, 2, 3, that's the second wave of the bigger cycle. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave that I was counting here is the third wave of a bigger cycle. So a wave count on the lower degree is a minor wave of a bigger cycle of a higher degree. So here on a monthly chart, this is, we can say that this is the first wave up to this point, and the second wave here. We are now in the third Elliott wave. All right? And the third Elliott wave can be prolonged up to 261.8% Fibonacci extension level. So though this stock normally we were expecting to come down here, it didn't. It didn't. It could have come down, all right, and then form a complex third area wave. So if it did pull back here, We will be talking now about a complex third area wave, the third area wave of the bigger cycle. First wave of the bigger cycle, second wave of the bigger cycle, and this is the third wave of the bigger cycle. All right? If it did pull back, we will be, okay, talking about a complex, okay, wave. But now, here we are above 10647, okay. So what has changed? What test can we use? We have already used, okay, the height of this round bottom, and the price is already has reached that target, and it's above that level of 12157. Well, what should we do? We'll use what we call wave genius. We'll measure the height of the first wave from the low of the first wave to the high of the first wave. And then we will project it here at the beginning of the first wave. So the minimum that the third area wave should achieve. So from the low of the second wave, we project the height of the first wave. So from the low to the highest point of the first wave, that's the height of the first wave. We project it, okay, at the low of the second wave, and we will say that the minimum, okay, target that the third area wave of the big gap wave cycle will achieve is 8721 minimum, because it should break above it, because the third area wave is the longest wave, yes or no? So it should break above 8721, all right? So if it breaks above that level, we'll project the height of the first wave, talking about wave genius, again once again above the level of 8721. Going to change the color of the projection of the height of the first wave, talking about wave genius, into orange. So the second projection above the initial target at 8721 is bringing us here. So we must now, the price now at 13751, using wave genius, we will be watching this level of 15751. 15751. That's the second orange line here from Home Depot. All right, using wave genius, the height of the first wave. So we need to watch now for Home Depot the level of 15751. Okay, the midpoint target for, so this is what we call initial target 15751. The midpoint target, we divide the target into two, is almost equal to the level of 12157. If the price goes above that level, we'll project one more time the height of the first wave above the level of 15751. In that case, I'm looking to bring down my chart. Can we do that here? There is an arrow here. I'm going to drop down to the quarterly chart. Hopefully I'll see that to pull it down. There should be, there's an arrow here to pull it down, to pull the chart down. It's not showing here. Okay, I don't know why. Monthly chart. It's not showing. Oh no. I'm going to go to the weekly chart. No, it's not showing the arrow. All right, I'll go back to the yearly chart. So you understand what I'm trying to say here. So if it goes above 15757, 15751, we'll project it to the upside. But remember that the third area wave of the bigger cycle can go up to 261.8% Fibonacci extension level in a zone of 18000. I doubt it that Home Depot will go all the way to 18000 because of the financial year. This is the election year, and normally the smart money does not buy and hold during the election year in the United States. we should expect a correction somewhere in July, in August 2016, a kind of a pullback before, if there will be any bullish trend, okay, will take place. All right. So I doubt it that you go the third area wave of the bigger cycle. We go all the way to the level of 18000. So traders must watch the level of 15751 using the wave, okay, a genius, okay. But be aware that if one day this stock goes above, okay, the 15751 will use the height of the first wave of the bigger cycle and project it above the level of 15751. It makes sense? So we are now in the third area wave of a bigger wave cycle. In my view, the level that we must watch now is 15751. If it reaches that level, there will be a kind of a pullback to form, okay, the fourth wave, okay, to form the fourth wave before we see the fifth wave. Probably the fifth wave will bring the price to the zone of 180. All right. As always, if the price breaks above a resistance level like 15751 and find a support, well, we can buy. Okay. But if it breaks below a support level and find a resistance, then we can sell. All right. If the price continues, though we have count our wave, the price is in a rising channel. If it continues to display higher lows and higher high, it means that the bullish momentum is intact. So it's not all about the wave count. It's about also, okay, interpreting the language of the price. So I'm now on the daily chart. You can see that I'm zooming to it. So when we go to the lower time frame, we are zooming to it. We can see that some traders are selling in this zone. So you see this, people sold it here. It dropped down here again in this zone. They sold it. All right, those are the traders using the round bottom. Okay, their target was at 12157, but now here it is. Home Depot continue to go up. At this point in time, the level that we must watch is 15751. Also on a daily chart, if we look carefully here, the price form, okay, a kind of inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. The head, the left hand side shoulder, the right hand side shoulder here, and it's now above the neckline of the daily chart. So professional can also use, okay, the height of that okay, inverted head and shoulder chart pattern on the daily chart is also bringing us near the zone of 15751. Call it 16000. So we will see what will happen in this zone. As always, if one is day trading or swing trading, all right, one must find first a trading setup and then, okay, apply a top-down trading method. This is about wave trader reviews his wave count. All right, so it makes sense. We have a bigger cycle, okay, and we are now in the third area wave. But that third area wave has been subdivided into 5 waves on a monthly chart. We were expecting the stock to change direction at 10647, but the bullish momentum was strong. The price breaks above that level carefully and retest it and find a support, continue to go up. Some traders were watching the level 12157. Price is now above 12157. Again, it found a support. Will it reach 15757? Okay, one step at a time. The wave count is dynamic. As the price is progressing, things become a little bit clearer to us, and we want to know what is take place. But as I explained to you before, when we are using the area wave theory, the bottom line is to make profit, all right? But the bottom line is also about, okay, the market pattern. If the price is going up, it's in a rising channel. If it's going down, it's in a declining channel. If it's bullish, it will be going above, it will find a support above the previous high. So now we have this high here. Okay, will it find a support above that high? Okay, at 135, okay, 37. All right, one step at a time. Okay, I hope you have learned something for the video also. and we put into use, okay, to make excellent wave trading decision. We are the TSTW 24 traders talking about wave trader. Review his wave count. In this case, we are reviewing our wave count that we have done last year, analyzing Home Depot Incorporation stock on a monthly chart. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW